Good morning, everybody. This is Angela. I am here. Whoops, trying to get everything set up. I'm here. Hey, let's make the cards that card that I didn't get time to make yesterday, and hopefully I've got 3 cards planned for today. We'll see if it happens or not. Depends on how long this first one takes, right? Okay, hold on just a second. Get my coffee real quick. And notice this is a little crooked. There we go. Better, a little better. I don't know. Getting too much over here. I don't need over here. But anyway. And I'm trying to see how much where you see. You know what? Let's point out April hostess code, and then I can get that out of the frame. Be sure if you want to receive the tutorial that features the Butterfly Brilliance for April, be sure and use that hostess code on your orders. I'm seeing a lot of orders come in that are not using the hostess code, and I cannot send you the tutorial because that's just my offer. So be sure, if you're unsure on how to use that, contact me, and I'm actually going to include that in my newsletter that I hope to get out today, tomorrow at the latest, okay? So just let you know. There will be instructions coming if you are a little confused on when to use that hostess code, okay? All right, let's move you up here. Let's move up so you can get the whole thing. My Meadow. Unfortunately, it's another one of those that I have never used, okay? But we're going to use it today and show you how cool it is. Unfortunately, this is a bad habit of mine, and I'm going to try to do better this year, of buying things I want to use and then never using them. So I'm trying to not to buy too much ahead of time. This, I'm going to buy it as I go, hopefully. That's the plan. It's so tempting. I want it all. But anyway, all right, so we're going to use My Meadow. We got a little gazebo, bridge, the trees. We can put flowers and leaves and things on the little wheelbarrow, the birds. It is really a really cute set. So, why have I not used it? We are going to now. All right, so I'm starting off with some basic white. I have, from the stitched rectangles, I pre-cut this little rectangle, and then I've got one of my sentiment strips, and it's actually a little bit smaller than the normal ones. It's like a 3/8 rather than a half. Okay. Now, remember last week I featured a lace, and it had the stitch lace dies. Remember that one? Well, I'm gonna, and these were stuck in the stamp set. Well, I'm gonna actually try to use one of these today. So, all right, so let's start with our basic white base. All right. And we're just gonna set this aside along with those lacy pieces, because this is gonna be the focal point. This little, what we're gonna stamp on the rich, on this. So let me get all the little stamps out. I am going to use the gazebo. That's a lot of stamps, I'm telling you. Gazebo. Birds. I'm going to use tulips. I think these are the, nope, those are not the tulips. Which one's the tulips? There's the tulips. And of course the tulips have to be on some stems. Okay. And I want a swirly cloud. Oh, this one. I like this one. Okay. All right. So this was one of my group's projects. So I was inspired by another demonstrator. Obviously, I put my own flair on it. And, you know, casing, that's what we call it in the demo world. Copy and share as seen, or everything. Little ones. Lots of little ones for all these. Yep, let's do the birds on this one. A little bit bigger for the grass, and then the cloud. No, I'm throwing blocks at myself this morning. All right. So, here we are. Okay. Got everything, so we are going to start with gray granite. I've got lots of colors over here, as you'll see, but I'm going to start with gray granite and do the gazebo. And it's just going to be my focal point here in the middle. So there we are. And that is intentional, as you see. It's to give it the shading. It goes dark and light and really light, and it's to be the sun shining on it. It is intentional. It's not a bad stamped piece. It's intentional. Okay. I've actually brought my chamois with me today, so I don't have to run over to the sink. I can wipe everything off. The chamois is fabulous for cleaning everything. I'm probably going to need a lot of these blocks later, so that's why I'm cleaning them as I go. All right, what are we going to do next? We are going to take some pear pizzazz, and we are going to first stamp our stems for our tulips. All right, see, love it, clean it. I think I need to do the chamois every day, don't you guys? Okay, so then I'm going to take a sponge dauber and just dab it into the ink and create my grass all around here. Okay. All right. Love the sponge daubers. And when you have sponge daubers, after you use them, you can wash them out. That actually helps retain them. I've had some that when I didn't wash them out, the ink would dry on it, of course, and then it would just kind of deteriorate the sponge part. Okay, so the next part is, let's take some Pool Party and stamp our cloud first. Put that nice and dark. Okay. And then we're going to take a sponge. I could do a dauber too, but for a bigger area. And then I'm going to just kind of create my cloud. Create my sky, I already got my cloud. I want to start off a lot of times. That's why I got that darker spot there. It's because I went straight on rather than. Okay. So I've got some nice blue sky going on. And it doesn't quite meet my ground because, you know. Okay, that's good. All right. We're going to finish our poppies. And then we'll have some birds. Our poppies. What am I saying? Tulips. I love tulips. Daffodils are actually my favorite flower. But tulips are second. I guess roses are, no, daisies are third. Roses are fourth. Everybody likes roses. Yeah, but daffodils are my favorite flower. There's our little tulips. We've created a cute little summer setting here, haven't we? And get rid of real bad. I'll pull in some basic gray. I don't think granite would be dark enough, and we want some birds flying. Oh, I love it. What you guys think? Look at that, how quick this was. All right, and let's see, I'm gonna leave the gray granite because I'm gonna stamp the sentiment. I'm gonna get these other ink pads out of the way. Okay, sponge dauber, sponge out of the way. Clean my stamp. Okay, so this one does not actually have a sentiment with it. And you know what? I didn't pull one. You know what I want? But let's go ahead and add this to our, let's finish our card here. Okay, so my idea, let's see if it's gonna work, is to pull this lacy detail. Onto my card. I'm trying it here first because I only want it to show here behind, coming out behind it. Do I like the black or do I think I like the vellum better? I think I like the vellum, and then I can do a big long strip. So let's go from here. I think the black is too contrasting. If it was a black and white card, yeah, that would be great, but it's not. And you know what? I want to cut across these to make it match. Just don't want that straight edge. There. Garbage. Put this across here. Straight. There we are. Trim off our edges. Yes, that just adds just a little bit of a texture to our card base, I think. What do you guys think? You like it? There's another piece there. It's driving me crazy. Okay, there it is. All right. Let's pop this. And I'm thinking for a sentiment. It's exactly what I'm thinking about here. I really like this, but I'm also thinking I need something down here. The sentiment originally was here. I think I like just down here. Itty bitty greetings. It's retiring. It just happens to be laying over here. You know what? It's not really. I don't know. I'm struggling with this card, guys. I'm not liking it. Okay? I'm just not liking it. I'm putting it aside. I'm struggling with the sentiment. I'm struggling with it, period. I think I'm going to redo something with it and show you what I do with it tomorrow. Okay? Let's move on. Let's move on. Because that one I am... I'm not loving it. It needs something. What do you think it needs? Anybody watching? I don't know that anybody's watching today. Okay. Tell me what you think it needs. If you're watching later, let's create another card. Oops. Got lots of stuff to bring over. Don't need this. I'm going to bring that punch. Got lots of basic white. Got some punch circles. 2-inch, 1 1/4 inch. Both are retiring. Basic white, thick basic white. This is my second card. I'm going to modify one. And we're using Swirly Frames. And we're going to use, here's a card. All right, Swirly Frames I have used. It's not, and have I used his or card? I have. I bought this all for this one sentiment, but I've used Happy Birthday a lot on it. It's all messy. The hair, the house, the heart, life. It is. That's not true. I just love this. Oh, there's a hello there. I could use that on that other card, but I want to redo it. Anyway, let's have fun. Let's make some fun, have some fun stuff here. All right. Do you need a lot of layers on a card? Absolutely not. But if you don't have layers, you need something with color, right? Bring all my stuffs over here. So I'm going to pull the non-retiring in colors. If you don't have these, you probably need them. I do an in color club every year, and this it'll be coming out in May. It'll start in June is my plan. If you can't start in June, you can always start later on, and you just go longer. But it's 5 months that you will get. Not these. These were last year's. It's always with the new in colors. You will be getting the ink pad, the inker, cardstock. If there's a blend, if there's ribbon, accessories, designer paper, you get all that every month. If there's anything that's in color focused, and it's a way to get everything in those colors over a 5-month period. Okay, Swirly Frames. These are so fun, and if you see, I don't know if you can see, it's not just one line, it's multiple lines, and they offset, and it's just cool. Little dots and little circles. It's almost like doodling. So let's pull this fun circle one for this card. The next card, I think I'm going to do the circle and the square and maybe the rectangle and the big circle. Okay, yes, I'm having fun. Should I do 2 cards at one time? Would save me cleaning. I think we will. Okay, let's get everything mounted up. These are for the second card. First card. Need a big one. Okay. All right. First card. Let me get where to put the stuff for the second card. All right, second card. All right. Kind of the same concept, but just showing you different ways to do this, okay? All right. So we're going to start with Magenta Madness. What is she doing, right? Okay. Clean as I go. Number one, I have to clean this because I'm going to be using it over and over. I want to make sure I get all the Magenta Madness off of it. Okay. Magenta Madness. Let's go with some Misty Moonlight. This is the best blue ever, guys. It's like a denim blue. Chamois that. Remember I told you I was gonna do some things a lot different here. Whoa, I really did it different. Let's just make it. You can always fix things, right? You fix the mistakes by making it look intentional. That's done. All right, done with Misty Moonlight. That just made me have to totally redesign my card. That's okay. Let's go with some Just Jade. Just it's a stamp that's bigger than the like how pretty that big circle is. Oh my gosh. I gotta clean this, guys. It's bigger than. There we go. Clean as we go. That is gonna be our new thing, I think. All right. I like it. All right, let's pull in some cinnamon cider. It's a great light brown. It's cider colored. It really is. And let's go for their square. You know, remember we were going to make it look intentional? There we go. Alright, and our last color is going to be Bumblebee. And you know what? I think Bumblebee, to make things look so much more intentional on this other one, I'll do it. Ta-da! And we want to add another circle. And two. That looks very, very messy, doesn't it? But it's okay. I think it's going to come together. We're going to make it come together. Okay. It's one of those I'm like, I don't like it. It went totally against anything I was wanting to do. I'm totally redoing this one. We still have Bumblebee on here. So we're gonna do some Bumblebee. Yep. Clean that yet. Let's do this. Cider. We use this again with Misty Moonlight, right? Or maybe we're totally redoing it. Just Jade. What do we do? Just Jade. Let's do the square. We're not doing the big circle. I think that's what messed me up. Square. I get quiet when I start thinking, don't I? Sorry, guys. All right, so one more. Back to our Magenta Madness and our hot pink, our circle here. Much, much better. I like this. Okay, so we got all circles here, and then we incorporated the rectangle and the squares, and just create an abstract, okay? You can easily use these to circle sentiments. Okay. You can use these like this. You can use all the same colors and create your one sheet wonder backgrounds. All right, Swirly Frames is used. And yes. Okay. Now, what I wanted to do differently with the one card is, this was on the space, but this card is on a layer. Oh, that's so much better than that mess. Okay, this is for that. I'm going to pull out Benji and do a little embossing, little details embossing folder. It is retiring, but I'm going to use a little bit of this stitch to add texture to the side. Okay, can I do this with Benji? I think I can. No, I may have to go get Big Ben. Let me go get Big Ben. It does require that. Oh, you know what? I'm using Benji. And just for the sake of, I don't know why that's there. I don't know why that's there. I'm using it. For embossing folders, we're using one. I have to remember. No, I'm using 1 and a 3. Yes. Okay. So Benji is only this much wide. So actually, my whole base will fit in there. Come on, Benji. Okay, I gotta go get the Big Ben. I thought I could put it in here, but the base is only, and I don't want to smush it. Ha! I'll be right back, guys. Hold on just a moment. I was not prepared for this. I gotta get, Big Ben is in his little packed up bag, so I gotta go pull him out. Hold on. So I guess I might as well show you Big in his little bag. As demonstrators, we get to purchase logos items. You can't see that. Oh, that's way too big. We get to purchase logo stuff. And this is a lunch bag. But you know what? Big Ben fits in it just perfectly for taking him to my clubs. Or if I'm only taking Benji, he definitely fits in here with 2 water bottles. Ask me how I know that. So, one of the perks of being a demonstrator is getting to buy specialty logo stuff. So, I would love to have you on my team. I'm always looking for new team members. And if you have thought about it and have any questions, I'd be glad to answer them. Okay, let's get Big Ben going here. And yes, I just grabbed all the okay, 4 embossing folders. I need a 1 and a 3. Or if it's a 3D. I can't remember if these are 3D or not. Nope, they're not. So I need a 1 and a 3. 2 3s. Okay. Not a 2. Alright. So, since I am using Big Ben, I'm going back to my original idea. Where did I put everything? Is that underneath me? Yes. Okay. Alright. My original idea. With these little 3-inch embossing folders, you can emboss just part of your card. So I'm going to add some texture to this. And look, it fits. So I'm just going to do texture down the side. And here we go. And here we are. So now I have that down the side of my thing, my layer, and I have the stamps that side. Let's see what we're going to do with this. I honestly don't know that as far from that. That's as far as I got with that idea. Alrighty. Move Ben out of the way. So let's go back and finish up our cards. Alright, so this is the one with the layer. And we're just going to go ahead and adhere that straight down rather than popping it. Alrighty. Cute. Where's the other one? Here's the other one. So, this is my other one. Okay, so we got these two. And we got texture but no texture. I'm actually, like I said, I punch these circles. And I'm not sure if I'm going to offset them or layer them that way. And then we're going to use the story label punch. Now, it is, not story, story punch. It is retiring. It's cute. It's got these little notches, but it's bigger than what I want. So we are going to try. I haven't done this. It's just an idea I had this morning. We're going to try to make it smaller. And that's why I brought in this little post-it note that I am going to put this little baby in here. Now that's where it punched out, but I want to bring it up. Like I said, I want it smaller. So maybe that's much smaller. I want to make sure I have it even. Alright. Got it smaller. Yes, it cut my post-it note. Yeah, it's a little wonky on those sides, ends, isn't it? I didn't have it even. But you know what? It's going to work for me today. For today, it's going to work. I don't know that I like that at all. Ah! Alright, we're going to get something different. I want a smaller punch. Okay, y'all gonna bear with me a moment. Because my punches are... Ooh, make room to get to them. This is not a favorite punch. You can tell. This is a good punch. This punch I love. This is the... What punch is this? And I don't think it's retiring. At least I hope not. It's the Timeless label. Is it retiring? Let's find out. Have you received your new catalog yet? Timeless label punch. I can't show you the inside of the catalog yet. Oh, it is. It's retiring. Oh my gosh. It's such a good one. But, let me grab another scrap. Yeah, I like this idea much better. Okay. Blah. Go away. And look, I can still put my little circle behind it and keep my little circle thing going. I'm gonna pop that and that. I don't need this. Maybe I'll do something with that on the other card. Okay, we were going to use sentiments from, here's a card, right? So, honestly, I need birthday cards. I like this. I made you a card because you're worth it. I'm telling you guys, this is the best set ever. Mostly because numbers are hard. What was that? Did that go? No. It's all messy. I can't begin to count all the times we've laughed together. That was it. Mostly because numbers are hard. Numbers are easy for me. I like numbers. I like details. So that's not... I'm using happy birthday. I need birthday cards. Okay. And I think we should pick out... We could go with black. No, let's just go with black. Grab my memento. In the real world, you would stamp then punch. Okay, happy birthday. Put that on my label, and of course we are going to pop it, dimensional it. That's a hard word. I like popping better. We could say we're going to elevate it right there among all those little circles. And I pulled the Just Jade ribbon. Actually, I just left it on the table from yesterday. I won't say I pulled it. Just Jade bow. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just happened to think of things. Sorry. Okay. Ah, right there. Okay. Right here to frame that little guy. And let's add some fun little gems. Ooh, you know what we really want to add? The retiring in color dots. Sorry, I am grabbing just my, and we're going to go opposite of how we use one of each. Stamp them. Ta-da! There is one card. you know what? Let's finish up the second one. What do we need? We need a sentiment. And I don't think we need like circles or squares. We're just gonna grab one of our sentiment strips. Wow, I can't believe I don't have any in reach. How big was that happy birthday? Yep. Okay. That white, making sure it was for something else. Okay, happy birthday again. Like I said, I need lots of birthday cards. Always, always. Where is that coming from? I don't see it on my hands. The best punch ever. There we go. We're not using these. We are using our little in colors. We're going to pop, of course. Okay, we're almost finished here. The Just Jane bow. And a little bit smaller bow this time. We'll put that one here. And let's add our little dots. Okay there, guys. Hey, I like how these came out. Maybe I'd do better creating on the fly. Let me put these away before I forget. Good habit, always clean up after stuff. That's for me. I cannot create in chaos. These are our 2 cards today using the little details embossing folder, Swirly Frames, and here's a card. Okay, and for those who I'm going to be coming back, where did I put it? Earlier, you missed at the beginning. Remember, I used My Meadow, but I don't like how this is coming out, so I'm going to redo this, and I'll show it to you tomorrow. Okay? Excuse me. All right, guys, it is almost time for work. Time to grab some more coffee. And, oh my gosh, I'm seeing Dolores, so you're watching at work. Shh, don't tell your boss. Don't get in trouble. Hey, have a great day, guys. It's a cloudy day again. We're supposed to have more storms here in Nashville, but let the sun shine in your heart. Talk to you guys later. Bye.